I mean, I guess we could just get into Something's Burning. Do a little bit of Something's Burning. This Something's Burning with Joel McHale, right? Now, I talked to you a little bit about Joel. You said you are familiar with him. Mm-hmm. What did you used to watch The Soup, and then you used to watch Community?
Yes.
You said he was hot on Community. You didn't think so?
Yeah.
He had a chest on him in Community. I remember he took off his shirt, and I was like, God damn. Joel McHale fucking killing it. The weirdest thing, though, to me is, like, I always thought his nose was, like, too sharp. You ever get that off of him? Like, you'll notice it when we start watching it. Like, his nose is very sharp.
Okay.
And I'm not talking, like... It's not even, like a Who nose or anything like that. It's, like sharp. Like
pointy?
It's pointy. It's
Mine's pretty pointy.
No, but yours is, like, pointy, but it looks like normal. His almost looks like Michael Jackson nose, kind of, to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like... It's different. You can see somebody has a pointy nose and they didn't get work done to it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a very big difference in that.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I feel like anytime I've ever seen him, I've always seen him have like a pointy ass nose. I'm like, he has to have gotten work done on that. You know, but people think he's hot. That's Joel McHale. This is Something's Burning with Bert Kreischer, Joel McHale, and some bitch from New Zealand. I have no idea who this bitch is. But we went over that. She's not important. The last time I saw Joel having to do with any type of food situation on a show, this guy was trying to cook fucking steak with David Cho, who's like a world-renowned chef, right? And was it David Cho? I think, yeah, David Cho. And this guy gets up out of his seat. He starts cooking. David's like sitting there like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? He's like, I'm supposed to be talking to you guys. You're supposed to be eating. You can't do that, you know? So when I saw Joel on this, I go, okay, maybe. Is he going to do the same thing? Is he going to be picky? Then I told you about when I covered him on the show, he was on We Might Be Drunk. The wet blanket out the goddamn ass. Until he finds out that Mark and Sam are actually popular.
Why would you not know whose podcast you're going on to?
I mean, at this point, Joel probably looks at it like, oh, my publicist sets these things up, right? So he goes, oh, you just send me a list. Because I remember when I was talking to you about this, I thought that he was promoting like this game show thing that he was on. He's promoting some like TV series called like Animal Rescue on this.
Animal Control.
Animal Control. There you go. I don't even know the goddamn name of it. So that's like essentially what they're doing here is they're on this podcast thing to promote for that. These guys will like pay like $14,000 to a publicist and go, okay, you set me up like a press tour, right? And then the publicist will go, okay, we got you on We Might Be Drunk. We got you on Something's Burning. We got you on this. We got you on that. A lot of times these are connections that like Joel McHale could pick up a phone and go, hey, Mark Norman, like he could send a DM to their Instagram and they'd be like, yeah, of course we'll have you. You don't need to hire a publicist for this type of bullshit. You know what I mean? But that they get lazy. They don't want to do any kind of like legwork themselves. They hire someone to do it. Joel's not looking at the list. He goes, We Might Be Drunk. That sounds like fun. You know? He gets there. He goes, oh, this is fucking like in the middle of Brooklyn. It's in the most dilapidated building I've been in a long time. And then he looks at it fucking, because Sam Morril is actually a Jew. Mark Norman looks like a Jew. So he goes, oh, they got me in here with these two Jews. You know, he goes, what the fuck am I going to get out of this? They're not agents. They can't get me any work. So he's looking at it like it's a bullshit gig. Then I told you he saw those tour dates at the end when they were promoting. Joel starts licking his lips. He goes, oh, wait, hold on. I could do like 20 more minutes if you guys want. You know, that's the kind of guy Joel is. And you got Bert, who's a good old fashioned attention whore. And then you got this bitch from New Zealand. I don't know who this fucking bitch is. I don't know who this bitch is. Why? If you're going to have a press tour, right? You got to have people that I don't know who this lady is. I don't. Joel is more of a household name, right?
Yeah.
If I'm the publicist running the press tour, I go, you stay at home. Joel goes by himself. We don't need you muddying up the shit. Because now I have to look up who she is. before I even look up Animal Rap. Because who's she? What role does she play? Is she the lead? Because if she is, we're off to a bad start. If I don't know who the fuck she is, right?
Right.
So I'm like, let's leave her out of it. I just want to see how Joel and Bert react to each other. So let's give it a shot. Something's Burning with Joel McHale and Bert Kreischer.
Hey,
And they'll do it on the plane?
No, so that's not us.
All we have is USA.
Yeah.
USA.
Do you guys know how much the rest of the world hates that?
What, USA?
Yeah.
Well,
I
they
think
should
Bert's
fight.
like the most annoying person at the barbecue.
Every time. Every single time. You're right about that. He has a good run for his money, though, with this bitch from New Zealand. It's to sit there and go, you know how much the rest of the world fucking hates that?
Yeah.
The rest of the world hates that you say USA, mate? I go, hey, you want to get Rajah Jackson? Because I'll beat that bitch up, too. I'm not scared of a domestic violence. You know? That's why I have guns, to keep all the cops away. When they come to my house, I go, I'm not leaving. Yeah, he is definitely the most annoying person. He makes a good point, though, here. He makes the same point I make. He goes, if y'all don't like it, do something about it.
Back. Oh, they can't. No, I'm kidding.
Look
Hates
at that.
What, USA?
Yeah.
Well, they should fight back. Oh, they can't.
Look at that.
I think. Damn. Oh, wait, don't we do usually do the White Stripe song now, I think.
What's that?
Dun, 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 dun.
No, we have that too. We just
That's
changed
our
the
song.
words.
We have that, too. We just changed the word, she says. They changed the words to white stripes now? Is that what they're doing in New Zealand?
I guess so.
Because if that's the case, then like I'm Jack White. I'm writing letters. I'm going, you guys don't have the right to just change my shit like that. Especially when you're licensing it from me to use it in your sports events. Because that shit costs money. You know? You don't just get to play like songs at a baseball game like and just not pay for it. Did you know that?
I guess I never really thought about it.
Yeah.
But
So there's money involved in the ticket sales. So this is a commercial event. So you have to pay for the music licensing. You can't just play whatever you want on the radio. Because now there's money involved. So you're making money. The artist got to get their cut. So if I'm Jack White, I go, they're doing what in New Zealand? I go, nah. You can't change my words. Imagine that. And they go, a kangaroo on my back. You know what I mean? The 7 nation kangaroos is on my back. I'd be like fucking pissed. Get that shit out of here. That's not why I'm bringing this up, though. Wait until you hear this, like, this shit. She thinks she has this all figured out, dude. She thinks that the songs that they play at sporting events, like 7 Nation Army, We Will Rock You, shit like that. She thinks that like those are like universal songs that they play at every sports event and that every country just changes the words for their country. So she like legitimately thinks this. Listen to this.
What's the other one that they sing the Killers song?
Oh, or We Will Rock You.
We Will Rock You.
Yeah. Do you guys sing We Will Rock You at...
I think these are just songs that are at every sports game ever, and you just change the lyrics to suit your team. Like, this isn't specific to you guys.
Excuse me?
okay.
Excuse me? This New Zealand bitch coming in, and she's in American soil right now. You cannot. I'm sorry. How insane is that? I never even thought to take that angle to go like,
Right.
oh no, these sports songs, they just exist in this realm, and like people just alter them.
Like they're not artists. It's just the songs made specifically for sports.
This is what I don't get. How like this girl has to be actually like real low on the IQ scale, and I say that insult a lot to fuck around, but like I really think that she's like dumb, because there's no way in hell that you rationally think that We Will Rock You is just a sport event song that was written just for sporting events.
Right.
And that it changes country to country because that's just the song exists there. Like that is actually fucking nuts to think that. It's not like the national anthem. Like she's taking this as if these songs are like the national anthem. And she goes, well, no, if you're in Canada, they sing the Canadian one.
Right.
That's not how that worked. I just thought that was fucking insane to like, and the look on her face, she's giving like that 1,000-yard stare, but not staring at anyone that like people do when they're condescendingly telling you that you're wrong. Like, you know how when people go off to the side and they go, no, but like, you know, that's not it. Like that's very, I don't like that. I'm Joel McHale. I'm punching this bitch in the face.
Oh, or We Will Rock You.
We Will Rock You.
Yeah. Do you guys sing We Will Rock You at...
I think these are just songs that are at every sports game ever, and you just change the lyrics to suit your team. Like, this isn't specific to you guys.
This Seven Nation Army is an American band, the White Stripes. I mean, obviously, We Will Rock You, not an American band.
Where did you grow up in New Zealand?
We Will Rock You is not an American band?
No.
I don't even know who sings We Will. Is that Queen?
Yeah, it's Queen.
That's American band, ain't it? Queen's not an American band?
I don't think so.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Maybe, I don't.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the fuck? I didn't know that. Fuck me in the ass, Freddie Mercury. Oh, I guess they're British.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, I'm not even kidding. I'm dumber than this bitch. It just hit me. I go, oh yeah, this guy's had a British accent the whole time. I even saw Bohemian Rhapsody. I saw the movie.
You did?
Yorkshire pudding, mate. How did I not put that together? It's my memory that's failing me. It's not that I'm dumb. I'm not dumb. Okay? You're looking at me like I'm dumb. I'm going to have to ask you to stop. I'm going to have to ask you to stop looking at me like I'm dumb. Because I'm not. Okay? Now watch this. I told you, the one thing I told you about Something's Burning is how grimy Bert is with like how he cooks and stuff. Constantly doing things barehanded and shit. If I'm cooking like this on a show like this with guests, especially on camera, I'm wearing gloves. I'm changing them every time. You know, raw chicken into the... I'm telling you, I see episodes where he's handling raw chicken breast. I've never seen him wash his hands one fucking time. I might see him run him under some water. And that's it.
They don't have any real meat today.
Today is impossible meat, which is the gayest thing. And then guess who's it for?
New Zealand.
The New Zealand bitch. This girl. And now Joel is getting suspicious.
I'm like a true middle-aged man.
Yeah.
There was a Mike Myers character in SNL called Middle-Aged Man, where he would just run into rooms and give facts.
You once tried to tell me to read what sounded like the most boring book.
Look, isn't it not vegetarian if you toss an eggs in it?
Vegetarian can have eggs. Vegan can't.
Vegetarians eat eggs. I thought that was like pescatarians like fish, right? Okay, gotcha. It's always been like that. That vegetarians will just eat. I'm sure there exist vegetarians that don't, but like
vegetarians usually will still eat egg and cheese and butter.
Cheese and butter, I understand.
Well, an egg is the eggs that we get are unfertilized. Like, what's the difference?
I guess, yeah. I never thought of it like that. But it's still like...
They lay the egg no matter what.
No, yeah, because if you're thinking about it like that, it'd be like drinking milk. It's like, it comes from the cow, but it's not like a baby. So I get what you're saying now. It's for some reason, I was like, oh, it kind of seems still like egg, you know? But you're right, they're unfertilized and shit, so... It's not like anything's going to come of it. Yeah. Look at that. Fuck me in the ass, Freddie Mercury. That's going to be like my new... Fuck me in the ass, Freddie Mercury. Have we even gotten to the point yet? Oh, yeah. Joel's supposed to get suspicious.
Facts.
You once tried to tell me to read what sounded like the most boring book ever.
Oh, the tree one?
The tree. He's literally like, I read the most amazing book about this tree. And I'm like, I'm not going to read that.
Well, it's
A book about a tree?
I love that. Look, watch. So Joel, you hear Joel just in passing. Real quick, Joel's going to go, what are we having? Everyone ignores him. They go, what the fuck are you doing? Square? What does it matter? What we're having. You're going to eat it, right? Right?
Right.
Like Bert treats him like a mom. He goes, you're going to eat everything on your fucking plate, right? Or else you're not going to get up. I'm going to fucking hit you with the fucking 23 piece before any of my producers pull me off of you. You don't eat all my impossible meats. My impossible meats. Ew. Bert Kreischer and impossible meat in the same sentence is just No bueno, dude. No bueno. So, listen, Joel goes, what do we have? And everyone ignores him. And Joel just starts Hawkeyeing everything Bert's doing. He goes, I'm trying to figure this out. 'Cause right now, Joel sees a bowl full of Play-Doh.
Yeah.
And now Bert's cracking eggs into it. So Joel's like, I have no idea what the fuck is even going on here.
Wait, what do we
sounded
have?
like the most boring book.
You heard
ever.
that? Real
the
quick,
tree
he
ones.
goes,
What's
Tried to
going
tell
on
me to
here?
read
Wait, what do we
sounded
have?
like the
Yeah, there
most
you go.
boring
wait,
book
what do we
ever.
have?
Oh, the tree one?
The tree. Is a
And then
tree.
look, is it me? Did he just throw the? It's like, is there even a trash can over there? What the fuck was that? I just noticed that. I've watched this episode like 3 times.
What do we
sounded
have?
like the most boring book ever.
Oh, the tree one?
The tree.
Oh, he threw it in the sink. I thought he threw it in the. Even that's a fucking bold move. That's a guy who doesn't clean up his own house, is what that is. You could tell.
Or there's a disposal.
Yeah, but you just taught. Well, I guess. See, I might kick you off the show. You keep proving my shit wrong. You need to yes and my shit. No, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, no, you're right. If there's a disposal in there, that makes sense. But I just picture Bert throwing everything in there, like half a Reuben. You know what I mean? It's like
It's probably true. He's probably a jackass.
he's definitely a jackass. Bert's 100% a jackass. I can't believe I legitimately thought he threw the eggs like onto the floor. I was like, oh, this guy's really just letting it all go.
He's literally like, I read the most amazing
Now watch
book
Joel
about
hawking
this
him.
tree. And I'm like, I'm not going to read that.
Well,
A
it's
book
really,
about a tree?
it's the history of forestry in British Columbia, which is one of the more violent times in history.
Dude, I could get into that.
It's so violent. I mean, once you get, you saw.
What
I
is-
could really. So
What are we having?
We were making.
What are we having? Like a child, he has to butt in. What are we having? What are we having? Nobody wants to pay attention to Joel. He hates when he's not the center of attention. He fucking hates it. The fact that this is all Bert's production is eating him up inside. He goes, all this should be mine. He's so mad.
Yeah.
Look at him.
What
I
is-
could really.
What are we having?
We were making impossible meat banh mi's with vegetarian pho.
That looks like dog shit.
It does.
It actually looks like dog shit. I'm not even being hyperbolic here. This is dog shit. Any type of food is just trash, dude. Have you ever eat Daiya cheese? You ever have Daiya cheese? It's like Daia. Daiya.
I don't know.
It's like the fake cheese for vegans.
Yeah, I mean, I probably have. I have a friend that's vegan, but she's good at fixing things that aren't like terrible. Still tastes vegan, but
Oh, I thought you like meant like legitimately fixing stuff like around her house. I was like, oh, well, that's a good reason to still be friends with her, even though she's vegan. I thought that was your justification. You go, I have a friend, she's a total fag, but she's good at fixing stuff. I'm fucking with you. So she's good at making things that don't suck.
yeah, and we've gone on vacation together, so clearly she has to pick the restaurant most of the time, or well, she chooses to pick the restaurant, and she doesn't always pick vegan ones, but the vegan restaurants that she's picked have been fantastic.
Okay. I mean, you kind of have to be.
Yeah.
Because, like, vegan food is so hit or miss. If you open a vegan restaurant in any capacity, you have to be, like, a great cook to make that shit. Because what are you going to do? Serve tofurkey? Every dish is tofurkey? You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't do that. So, I totally get that. You know, she's probably bringing you to some banging fucking spots. But when you get into the fake stuff, it gets real dicey on the health scale. Because, like, the vegan cheese, at least the brands that I had worked with and seen in the past, were made of like 90% peanut oil or something like that.
I feel like in the case of that, if you're going to choose to be vegan, how about you just don't want cheese in your life?
You just eat vegetables.
Like at that point, you don't get cheese as an additive flavor into your life anymore because the fake version is ass.
Exactly. If you want to suck, then the rest of your life has to suck too. That's exactly how it has to be. I agree with you wholeheartedly. If you want to go vegan, just eat stuff that doesn't have to do with animals. Don't fake the funk. Because then when you fake the funk, everything starts getting nasty and disgusting. I had this buddy. It's when I first moved to Wilmington when I was like 19. And ironically enough, like almost all of the friend group that I had first made, the skater rats that I hung out with in Wilmington when I first moved there, all were vegan. Almost all of them. I was like one of maybe 5 fucking kids in a group of 40 that hung out regularly all together. That like every one of them was vegan. Every single fucking one. And my one buddy, good friend of mine named Kyle, generic, fucking Thanksgiving, Christmas, his family would buy him like a little tofurkey, like that was stuffed with like vegan stuffing and shit. Dude, this thing looked like it looked like a big jelly bean because it was the whole thing is manufactured, man.
Why? Why did they?
They did it.
That is hilarious.
But they would buy him his own because the things were small. They were like,
did he want it?
Yes.
Oh,
yes. He loved it. He would eat the fuck out of it. I'm like, dude, that is insanity. Because that's essentially, it's just a big flavored ball of tofu. And it's got some fake stuffing in the middle. It's like, dude, you can't subject yourself to that.
there's just so many other things that you could eat.
Mm-hmm. Like if that was me, I would make like some potato type something. You know what I mean? Something that I know is going to be filling, but like will stick with me. It doesn't have to be in the shape of a turkey just because it's Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Like that's what I feel like is the thought process behind that. They go, whatever it is that we make, it's got to be in the shape of the real food. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Why can't I drink a buffalo chicken flavored milkshake, Impossible style, you know, and just go, it's not actually chicken, you know? Why can't I do that? Imagine if like all vegan food came in like Go-Gurt style tubes. They go, it tastes just like a cheeseburger. You just gotta suck it out of a tube.
It might taste like it.
That sounds nasty, right?
Yes.
Good old Bert Kreischer. So now look, Joel, he was starting to get suspicious of the food, right? And I told you about fucking Joel, dude. I told you about this fucking guy. He starts expressing concerns about that. He goes, what are we having? I don't even know what it is. At one point, in between that time code and the one we're going to do now, Joel starts hitting Bert. He goes, are you going to do that without washing your hands? He said, Bert goes, oh, my hands are clean. My hands are clean. Keeps going. Doesn't even give a fuck. If someone says that to me,
wash your hands.
I'm going to get so insecure, I'm going to hire a private chef. I'm going to go, we're not even finishing the episode until the chef gets here. We'll recoup when he gets here because I'm not even touching the food now in any capacity because that would just fuck my whole shit up. How do you expect me to make a banging ass dish like that? You calling out my insecurities. And Bert's probably the type of guy, the camera's not going to show it. His producer are doing wonders. He's probably got his whole hand in his ass crack. He's scratching himself in weird spots and shit. And Joel and this fucking wannabe Brit, these New Zealanders, they're like Aussies that wish they were British. And she's sitting there. They got to sit there and watch him do all this shit and put a smile on and go, we got to eat the food for the camera. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. Now, Joel doesn't like this. Joel doesn't like this. He goes, are you sure you know what you're doing, Bert?
Franchise?
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, I've derailed this whole thing. But don't you agree it should be slightly crispy on the outside or not?
Oh, you hear Joel? He goes, wait a minute. He goes, Bert, those were only in the oven for 15 minutes. You sure they're done? And this is rightfully so on Joel's part because, look, they're supposed to have, it's supposed to be banh mi sandwiches. You familiar with the banh mi?
Yeah.
You like a good banh mi?
Yeah.
Now, with that, it's supposed to be pho. The pho noodles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not supposed to be a pho brick. Okay? It's not supposed to be a pho brick. So now Joel is like not necessarily completely unjustified in these concerns. He's seeing Bert pull pho noodles off of a fucking solid mass of pho noodles that he just got done cooking, right? So now this is natural. Naturally, Joel's going to be like, oh my God, this guy, he really might not know what the fuck is going on here. The last thing I want to do is bite into a uncooked ball of Play-Doh. You know? So now Joel is starting to express some concerns here. He goes, are we sure we know how to cook this fully through? Are we positive here?
On the one hand, at least it's all vegetables.
At least it's all
Oh,
vegetables.
wait, no, there's egg. There's raw egg in it.
So now we have to worry about salmonella. But who the fuck? It's 2025. When's the last time you heard of somebody getting salmonella? I know I haven't. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, salmonella doesn't even fucking exist anymore. Everyone's licking the bowls when they're making cakes and stuff. You know?
Yeah, me. I'm in that group.
Salmonella is a fucking conspiracy theory. You heard it here first on Lost Docs Media. So now, look, like I said, Joel is not, he's not necessarily wrong. At first, I was like, this guy, like when I first saw him go like, are you sure it's supposed to be crispy? I was like, this fucking asshole, bro. But then I saw the noodles. I go, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, what is
That's
even
Slug and
happening?
Vegan franchise.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, I've derailed this whole thing. But don't you agree it should be slightly crispy on the outside or not?
Look at that one. Watch him. He can't even get the noodles off of the goddamn tongs. Watch this.
But don't you agree it should be slightly crispy on the outside?
Look, the
or
noodle's
not?
still on there. Still on there. He brings them right back to the bowl. Look, watch this. Oh, my Lord. He's tugging the noodles off of that. He's ripping the noodles off of that. As like, what would you even equate that to? He's like ripping the fucking noodles off as if it's like bread. Like you just rip off a piece of the fucking bread. That is insane. That is insane. They're gonna be chewing those noodles for a long time.
Don't you agree it should be slightly crispy on the outside or not?
Oh, yeah, you want it crispy on the outside.
I can't, dude. It looks like a bowl of rice. It looks like a bowl of sticky rice.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go look at it for a second.
Yeah. Now Joel.
Joel's a real foodie. That's the only way I have like really nice meals is either at his house or when he's paying.
Look, I love that. Listen to him when he says it. He goes, I'm just going to look at it for a second. Don't move the cameras. Because he goes, I do this all the time. Trust me. Every time I'm on a cooking show, I do this. He goes, trust me. You're not going to need to move the cameras. I know exactly how to maneuver this situation. I've done it a million times.
Crispy on the outside.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go look at it for a second. Don't move the camera.
Joel's a real foodie. That's the only way I have like really nice meals is either at his house or when he's paying for it.
Thank
Really?
you.
Yeah, it's so good.
So, are you married?
Yeah.
Notice how he still pays attention to the compliments being thrown at him. He answered her. He goes, thank you. He's in the middle of taking over the whole meal. And he still is paying attention to the compliments. Listen, real quick, he just goes, thank you. And then goes right into the oven.
At his house or when he's paying for it.
Thank
Really?
you.
Yeah, it's
Thank
so
you.
good.
This
So, are you
guy.
married?
Yeah.
How long?
He's the
What was that? What was that?
Straight at that
Yo, dude, that is not the face of a man who has confidence in this meal. Joel's looking up right now as if he opened the oven and there was a baby inside of it. He goes, oh, he cooked a fucking baby for us to eat. He told us it was impossible meat. It's an impossible baby. That's the face Joel has, right? What is in that oven? Because this can't be everything's going according to plan face. I hope not. If this is the face that you're making when everything is going right, I hate to see what you look like when shit's going wrong. He probably melts. Legitimately, he turns into skull and bones. He goes, my day is ruined. He just melts into nothing. Jesus Christ.
He's the greatest. Rather than one of the
American.
greatest.
I was a child bride.
For real?
No, but felt that way.
So now look, this is the part that I like the most. Joel thinks he's like the master chef here, right? He opens the door, keeps the door open. His concern was that the food wasn't going to be hot and crispy enough on the outside. Opens the door, keeps the door open, looks up at the camera, goes, oh, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. Keeps the door open still, looks at the producers, goes, you guys okay with this? You guys signed off on this? The whole time the door is open, the oven is losing so much fucking heat, and he's worried about these things being crispy on the outside.
I was a child bride.
For real?
The
No, but
oven door
felt
still
that way.
open. Still cracked open,
I
Joel.
got married in Vegas when
And look at his
Look at
face.
that.
What is he doing?
That face.
Look at this guy. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
married
You're
in Vegas.
you're friends with Bert. This guy claims to be friends with Bert. You should hear it throughout the episode. Anytime this fucking New Zealand bitch goes, oi, Bert, you're really fucking handy with that goddamn spatula. And then he goes, me and Bert are best friends. We've been friends for 20 years. Bert's the greatest at everything he ever does. except for cooking this impossible meat. You cannot make a face
real?
like this.
No, but felt that way. I got
And to look at the producers like that too. Right? To try to get his own team against him. Because that's what you're kind of doing by doing that. You're looking at them going like, this guy sucks, right? You guys probably hate working for him, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he can't even cook a meatball right, he's probably fucking up you guys' paychecks and shit too. Yeah. I can't even like if I would have saw that, I would have called him. If I was Bert, I would have been like, yo, what the fuck you go on my goddamn show making face like that? With my meatballs. How about I shove my actual balls in your goddamn mouth? You could tell me how bad those taste. They have a hint of sour. That's ballsy, dude, to get in there. And Joel thinks he could do better. You should have seen him in the David Cho thing I was telling you about. It was on Netflix. You can go back and watch it. Joel is legitimately trying to teach this guy how to press a fucking steak. He's like trying to teach him how to cook a steak in a cast iron skillet. Joel goes, oh yeah, you're supposed to put a weight on it. Who puts a weight on the steak? Who puts a weight on the steak in any fucking situation ever unless you're going to cook it well done? And in that case, you're
Ruining that.
You're ruining it. You and what do we say? You deserve to not be alive.
Oh.
I'd be a pedophile for 20 million.
That was the wrong soundbite. That was the wrong. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting, just like Joel's face when he opened that oven. I was not expecting that Ethan Klein to come out of nowhere. I'm sorry. My apologies. Joel needs to apologize to Bert.
married in Vegas when I was 24. So I've been married 6 years.
Okay.
You're 41?
Bert's still yanking noodles off of that goddamn. Bert is pulling noodles out of that bowl like if each fucking clump is the sword from Excalibur. Like he has to put every fucking thing in them to get it out of there.
One thing that does piss me off, I've seen people think we're closer in age than we are.
You and Joel?
Yeah.
Well, that's hair transplants for you.
Well, that's because you look like the witch from Snow White. If she was 29, she would look like that. She goes, I'm going to give this bitch a poison apple.
Is that how old she is?
I don't know. She might be 29. She might be... New Zealand, who fucking even knows? What, are you looking her up? Her name is Grace Palmer. I don't know. Do with that information what you will. Is she 29? Before we go on, I want to know. Tell me. Talk while you search.
Okay, she's
No, I'm
30.
kidding. She's 30. Look, I was a year off.
Oh.
Look at that. Isn't that nice?
Wow.
Ooh, you say now you're doing the Joel face? Hold on, let me get that on camera so I can edit it into the episode. Because no, you're doing Joel face over the fact that she's 30?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, I like this. We got female on female hate crime here on you. Why? What's happening? She's old looking?
She looks like she's my age.
Which is
38.
55.
Yeah, 55.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. You're 38?
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah.
You old as hell. I'm only 36. A lot younger than you.
Oh, yeah.
A lot younger than 38, I'll tell you that. I don't know anyone else who's 38. All my friends are like cool 21. I'm hanging out with real YNs. Me and Raja Rampage Jackson. We go and hang. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we're young, dude. We're young in this world. 36.
Well, I'm just saying. She looks closer to 40.
That's fucked up. I like it, though. I like the fact that you go and you say that. Because, dude, fuck these bitches, bro. That's what I'm saying. Why can't girls talk shit about each other? Why not? I'm sure you guys do it in the fucking at your job all the time. You and the girls hanging around the water cooler. You guys are all putting Mio in the fucking water cooler. There's a blue raspberry Mio in the fucking goddamn 5-gallon water cooler. Y'all hanging around it gossiping. I see you, girl. Don't think I don't. That'd be funny, though, to throw a bunch of Mio inside one of those.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be.
No, somebody would like it.
I would like it. I've actually never drank that Mio stuff. But look, now Joel is the chef, right? And even though Joel fucking had a hand in creating this fucking concoction, he's still suspicious.
Kill those with sauce.
Still
I'm sorry,
suspicious.
can we go back to like so you're on testosterone?
Yes.
You don't feel like, it doesn't feel like you're lacking testosterone, so I'm just like,
Until I got it.
Oh,
and then I
see.
was like, oh, I haven't felt this way in a while.
Like a man or like,
Aroused constantly.
oh,
Like, yeah,
Like, are you aroused right now?
a little bit.
wow.
Thinking
Yo, I want to know where all these spots came from on Bert's shirt. Like, these are not, because he starts to sweat, we see coming up, but like, this is this the start of it?
Is this just from him cooking the mushrooms?
You're gonna get all like random spots of wetness on you from cooking mushrooms like
Yeah,
that?
maybe you had too much oil in the pan and it was spitting on you.
The mushrooms, they spit. The mushrooms go when you cook them.
Maybe.
You throw the mushrooms in the pan, you saute them, they go. They're spitting on you. I don't understand that.
about how to make
I
these
mean, it's
banh
weird
mis.
ways. It would be a weird way to
Do
sweat,
most
wouldn't it?
people
That's
take,
what I'm saying. It's like you can't be sweating in 19 different spots like that on your shirt. You got to pick a goddamn spot and stick with it. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is happening here?
wow.
Thinking about how to make these banh mis.
Do most people take testosterone? Like we just,
It's becoming more popular.
when you talk about Joe Rogan drugs, like what's he taking?
Oh, look at Joel. You see Joel making his move? You have to pay attention to Joel because he's sneaky, bro. Watch this. I even got distracted. I almost missed it. We're talking about this sweat. And Joel probably notices this. He goes, now's the time to make my move. Watch
Make
this.
these banh mis.
Look at Joel's face.
Do most people
Staring at
take
those balls.
testosterone? Like we just,
Staring at
It's
those
becoming
balls.
more popular.
when you talk about Joe
Uh-oh, he's got a knife now. Now Joel's got a knife. What's he gonna do with that knife, Joel? My man's got it. Unless you're picking that knife up to stab Bert in his neck, you have to sit back down, Joel. You cannot keep taking over the show like this. We all know what he's gonna do with this. He's gonna poke one. He's gonna poke one.
Joe Rogan drugs, like what's he taking?
I don't know exactly what Joe's taking, but I know it's
Should
real.
we slice into one of these
Here,
and just
try,
look?
here, cut into one.
And the way he does with the knife. Should we excuse me? I'm telling you. I'd go to jail if I was in Hollywood like this. I would go to jail. Cause I would assault this man. You have to assault him. If he goes, excuse me? With a knife like that, can you cut into one of these? I'd be like, can you cut into it, you fucking bitch? You coming over with a knife like that? The fuck are you talking about? Do I have to do it for you? I don't like doing shit for people, if you haven't guessed.
Let's just cut into one. Yeah.
Joe, they look perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
All right.
Try a bite?
Yeah.
Look at that. I love that. He goes, I was just asking, man. He reminds me of like somebody that accuses someone of stealing and they go, I have the receipt right here. It's like, you know how embarrassing that is?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, fuck, dude. Now I just have to like move out of country. You know what I mean? It's like, what choice do you have after that? You just made yourself look like the biggest asshole. I love that. Let's watch that a little more uninterrupted. You know what I mean?
When you talk about Joe Rogan drugs, like what's he taking?
I don't know exactly what Joe's taking, but I know it's
Should
real.
we slice into one of these
Here,
and just look?
here, cut into one.
Let's just cut into one. Yeah.
Joe, they look perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
All right.
Try a bite?
Yeah, I'll try.
It's hot.
You try one? Park?
Oh, thanks so much. Joe will hate this.
Why blow on it? Why blow on it if you don't think it's hot enough? Is that not crazy?
He doesn't think it's hot enough. Like he was
No.
cooling it down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you come over with the knife and you, like a fucking bitch, with your index and thumb, hold the knife and go, shall we cut into this just to make sure that it's hot? You're obviously suspicious about whether it's fully cooked or not, right?
Right.
So why the fuck you blowing on the goddamn piece now? You don't think it's cooked enough. You don't have conviction. This is what I'm saying. If I don't think that thing, if I'm suspicious about even cutting it in half, I'm popping the whole thing in my mouth. I'm not even thinking twice about it. It could burn me to death, and I would put up with the whole thing. You have to like Have some balls behind the decisions that you make. If you're gonna make yourself look like an asshole like that, you have to just shove the hot thing in your mouth and just fucking nut up. You have
Okay,
to. You have
okay.
no. You cannot. You can't just sit. You can't sit there and go, it's not hot enough in the middle, and then he gives you a piece and you go all over the fucking thing. You know, it's like, come
Yeah.
on.
All right.
Try a bite?
Yeah, I'll try.
It's hot.
Look at this
Try one.
bitch.
Hart.
Oh, thanks so much. Joel will hate this.
Tastes like real stuff.
That's great.
Great delivery system for cancer.
This is full of cancer?
I think so.
We're really young. Do you have it?
What's the matter?
No. It's good.
It's not bad.
It's
It's
good.
very flavorful.
I'm tricked.
That's what I want you to do.
You won't be tricked when it comes out the other end.
Look, and this is part of Bert's magic, his mystique. Look, almost all the sweat spots are good. There's only like 4 now. You remember there was like 18
Yeah.
before. They all disappeared. Either that's like pixelation or he has one hell of a crease in his goddamn shirt. You seeing that? Is that showing up on your end over there?
Yeah.
Mine's looking pixelated.
Yeah.
Look, Joel.
What an advertisement.
All right.
It,
I'm gonna
wish
play
me luck.
The sandwiches.
Look, that was the same guy that earlier in this episode, he goes, you just gonna stick your bare hands in that? You just gonna stick your bare hands in that? And now look at him. Pulling fucking jalapenos out the goddamn bowl.
What an advertisement.
Joel,
Well, that could be his bowl.
you gonna stick your bare hands in that, huh? You gonna stick your bare hands in that, Joel, you fucking bitch? Well, that's Joel being suspicious, man. Oh, look. I don't even remember this one. This time code just says Bert or Joel eye rolling Bert. Or eyeing Bert. No, I'm sorry. We're not going to that one. Because it's just going to be him eyeing Bert like eating the food or something like that. That's not really all that exciting. Let's see how much. So we talked about Bert sweating his ass off, right? It gets bad. You remember how bad it gets?
Yeah.
That shit was like, it was like unprecedented sweat. Wait till you see this, guys.
The first movie star was this woman, Florence.
Boom. Look at that. Jesus fucking Christ. So we went from, it was like 18 in all different spots of his shirt to now we have like, what is that, like 13 on the bottom? The one long guy on the top. This one on the neck kills me, bro. And then it's even worse because look, it's creeping up the collar line. You know,
his neck is glistening.
the whole thing. He looks like a piggy right now. Look at his mouth. Look at little Bertie. My man look like Babe right now. Babe looking real rough. Is it? Well, no. What was the? Was Babe and Charlotte's Web in the same story?
Mm-mm.
It was different pigs.
Yeah.
Because Charlotte's Web
is Wilbur.
Wilbur. So maybe Bert's more of a Wilbur, right? Well, no, he's more of a Babe because Babe was a ham. Babe was a true ham. I think he's more of a Babe.
Okay.
Florence. And they didn't know that being a movie star would make you famous. And all of a sudden, she
Imagine
was the
Or
first
he could
person to
just be
experience fame.
Ham from Toy Story.
And so she was like, yo, this isn't what I.
He's Ham from Toy Story. I like that. Let's give it up. We need you to throw more jokes into the show like that. I've been getting ladders from the producer. The producers, they've been telling me, they said, she's got to talk more. She's off. She's off the show. No, I like that. You guys throw more jokes in like that. Ham was good. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So this guy's sweating his ass off. It's freaking me out. I mean, what else can you say except for the fact that Bert's a slob? You know, I think that's it. Let's listen to, this one. Let's end it on this one. I like this one because we've been recording for a minute. This one I like. Listen to Joel and Bert talk about how much their kids are like, yo, bro, we noticed you guys aren't in our lives like that, man. Like that's it, yeah. And I always hear, anytime you hear Bert talk about his kids, he's like, I love my kids. I love my wife. And then like he'll go on a podcast and go, I wish my wife was hotter, man. Like, you know what I mean? He's like fucking nuts with that shit. He'll go on a podcast and be like, bro, I saw this Asian girl and I was like, damn, why can't my wife look like that? You know, he's like one of them. It's like it's one thing to say like, I wish I could have sex with that girl or whatever if you're married, because you're like, okay, it's never gonna happen. You know what I mean? You're clearly married. You're old. You're washed up. You're just talking at that point, right?
Right.
But to sit there and say, no, I wish my wife looked like her. That's fucking crazy. Like to say that at any age, at any level of marriage, you've been married 30, 40, 50, 60 years, whatever. To sit there and say that is insane. Because you're basically saying like you're good, your looks are not good enough for what I'm trying. I don't know. I think that's very disrespectful. Like I wouldn't want my wife to say some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's just me. So then to hear both of them go like, oh, but also our kids don't, you know, they notice how much we're not around. It's like, okay.
It's a very honest.
I'd love to hear your take on kids, because you got kids.
No, I have a 20-year-old who's always like, how come we never bonded? I'm like, that hurts. That hurts deep.
Say that to you?
He says it all the time. Now I say it on stage.
Yeah, he goes, now I capitalize off of it. He goes, I fucked my kid up. Now I'm making money off of it. I'm on stage telling jokes. My kid's in the
He's
audience.
bonded.
Who's bonded?
Joel.
Exactly. Joel's bonded by the wallet.
Yeah.
Joel, yeah. Joel goes, well, that's the bond. He goes, you know, I fuck you up, and then I get to talk about it on stage. So he goes, that's kind of really what we got going on here. You didn't catch that? You know, it's like almost transactional with this kid, I would imagine.
Because doing the same thing as, was it Raja or however you're just talking about?
Rampage.
Yeah, Rampage.
Yeah, except he's not actually calling his son a bitch on social media. Joel just ignores his son altogether. He just pretends that his son don't exist, right?
Right.
That's the thing. Joel legitimately strikes me as the type of guy that like his son, you know, hit a certain age, and his son was like, Dad, you want to play like a game of catch? Like I see the other kids with like baseball mitts, and he goes, oh, this one's broken. He goes, I can't. We can't save this one. So he goes, I thought this. Joel wanted his son to grow up to be like an actor or something where he can like, you know, live off of that. Maybe Joel can live vicariously through his son. His son said one normal thing like a game of catch. He goes, no. He goes, I'm sorry. I'll talk to you when you're an adult. You know, I'll see you later. Joel pushes him to the side. He goes, you stay in your room. Okay? And I'll have the nanny go in there to check on you. And then when the kid says something like that, he goes, why did you never bond with me? Or Joel goes, that hurts. Well, did you not do it? I don't know. I always look at it like that. Like I feel like parents do that a lot. Like they'll treat their kids like shit. And then the kids become adults and go, I'm good. Like, I don't want nothing to fucking do with you. And they go, always me.
Right.
I can't
it's like
see.
An obligation that you're supposed to have.
What the fuck? When did that become a thing? To where, like, I gotta put up with the shit just because you're family with me. That's one thing I never understood, why people do that. I'm like, yo, I look at my family like every other person. You wrong me. What am I supposed to do? I gotta wash my hands of that. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to put myself through all this crazy shit just because like a couple of our family members like fucked or whatever. Like your mom fucked someone and had me, or you and my mom fucked someone and had me, and all of a sudden, just because they were sisters, I gotta put up with your shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm not doing that. Fuck out of here. You know? So it's like that always sent me, you know, and that's probably exactly what Joel's going through. His son's like, well, why were you always a piece of shit? And Joel's like, whoa, calm down. I bought you like a new car when you were 18. He goes, yeah, that was cool, but I would have rather you been around, you know. Joel's like, I'm trying to make a career. I'm on fucking animal control. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, animal control.
I'm on animal control. I'm on Paw Patrol. I'm trying to make a living, son.
Say that to you?
He says it all the time. Now I say it on stage.
How come we never bonded?
Never bonded. We should have bonded. You were always gone. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was always gone.
I was always gone. I mean, I went to South Africa for a month. In Georgia, I came back. Georgia must have been 4 years old, maybe 3 years old, and she was sitting in a little chair by a little play area by the stairwell. And I came walking down the stairwell, and she looked at me with a book in her hand. She goes, "What the are you doing here?" And I went, "I live here." She goes, "I know, but we don't see you." And I went, "Okay."
Really?
Yeah. And I think that transcends, I think every guy.
Bro, if my cat said that to me, I would be devastated. If my cat could talk and one day I came home and he was like, "Yo, motherfucker, I don't be seeing you like that," I would break down. Let alone if it was my kid. I would lose my mind. Bert laughs it off. Bert goes, "You know what? I also don't see my kids." That's so funny how Joel tells that story. And Bert laughs and he goes, "I never see my kid. You should, as a matter of fact, let me tell you a story. I'm going to one-up you. Let me tell you how much I don't see my goddamn kids. I don't see them so much they question it when I'm home. That's how much I don't see them. I don't see my kids so goddamn much. They think something's wrong when I'm here. That's pretty goddamn rough.
It's okay.
But really, honestly, the big theme with today's episode is going to be like people getting hurt.
Oh.
A lot of people getting hurt in this one, which I know you're not a big fan of. So that's partially why we're doing it. Maybe
Thanks.
I have no idea. I don't know. But like one of the big things that everyone's talking about right now is this Rampage Jackson guy's son, Rajah Jackson. Rampage Jackson was like an MMA fighter. He did like when MMA was having those reality TV shows where they did Ultimate Fighter and stuff like that. He was on that. So he was like a reality star as well as like an upcoming MMA star. And then he became pretty well known. I mean, to have a fucking name like Rampage Jackson, you better have some shit to back that up. You know what I mean? You better have something to back a name like that up. So basically, this guy, he made a name for himself in MMA. He's known for being a big badass. He has a son. His son's name is Rajah. Ever since his son has been like making any sort of online presence, Rampage just clowns the shit out of this kid like every fucking chance he gets, right? Now, that's maybe a little bit of foreshadowing, is just letting you know how punked he gets by his dad all the time. Rajah is making waves right now in the news because he had like a pro wrestling thing. Did we not? We just went to pro wrestling like a month ago, right? Mm-hmm. Awesome time. He goes to a pro wrestling thing, but he's supposed to be, because he is who he is, they want to like work him into the act a little bit, right? But he's like just in the crowd. So something happens that he doesn't end up liking, and I'll show you all that when we get into it. Something happens that this Rajah guy doesn't end up liking. One of the wrestlers like smashes like a beer can over his head or something like that during the event at some point. And then they end up getting to a point to where they're like, "Yo, but we're going to let you work in like a bit so you can like come from the crowd into the ring, and like we'll let you like, you know, pretend to like slam them or something, you know, whatever it is." This Rajah guy does not do that at all. He doesn't slam this guy like in the slightest. He fucking actually goes to like fuck this guy up, like to the point to where this guy was like unconscious, like getting fucked the fuck up. And I don't know what's happened to this Rajah guy yet, because it's like attempted manslaughter shit.
Oh,
like when you see it. So
but this is all supposed to just be like fake wrestling.
It was supposed to be. So like this right here is the beer can incident. This is like what got this Rajah kid pissed off, right? Almost missed the clip view again. I did that last episode too. So this right here is the beer can incident. This is like, at this point, this Rajah guy, he's like, I think, don't quote me on this. I think he's been told that they're going to do something with him at the beginning of the event. But up until this point, nothing's been like done with it. He didn't know that this was going to happen to him or anything like that. So this is what happens. This is the initial thing that gets this Rajat guy pissed. Mind you, see this graphic on the bottom of the screen here? That's Rajat Plus. That's his Kick streamer name. So he was streaming the whole time that he was doing all of this during this event.
Oh, me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, hey, I think that's what. Oh, you don't.
And you could. Oh, I went out of it. I'm sorry, y'all. We had some technical difficulties. But watch, you'll see when he slams the beer. He even does like the way that wrestlers do it. How they kind of like put the one hand on first, like, and then they kind of like punch their own hand. You know what I mean? Like he kind of, you can see he's like working the bit. Like,
Yeah.
and you can see Raj immediately gets pissed.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
But look, you can see the wrestler guy, like is like smiling. He's like, this is supposed to be a bit, bro. What are you doing? The guy's not selling it. Like normally these wrestlers would be like, oh my God. You know what I mean? They start freaking out. They act like they just like got hit by like a fucking, like a cannonball or something. They act like, you know what I mean? This guy is not doing nothing. Now he's like about to like apologize to this fucking guy.
You don't sell it? Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will.
Nah.
We're good.
I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will.
I don't play that shit.
Sorry about that.
Nah, I will fuck him up,
I
bro.
know you will. So I got you.
I do not play that shit at all.
Nah, I got you.
Now here's the funny thing to me. Is like this guy is supposed to be like the Rampage Jackson's son, right? This is looks worse than the wrestling thing we went to. And the wrestling thing we went to was in a high school gymnasium. Okay, so like this is like a couple redneck alcoholic stepdads putting this thing together. What is he even doing here? You know, like that's what I don't get out of this. I'm like, why would you even be at that? You should be at one with Matt Hardy. Like we saw Matt Hardy at the one that we were at. Who the fuck are these guys is my question. So this is like the initial, this is what sparked it to get this guy pissed, right? And now I'm about to show you the aftermath.
For real. For real.
Now.
So he just stays angry. This is a later date.
Dude, this is the same goddamn night.
But a later time. He's just still angry.
He's just still pissed off.
Okay.
And this is what's crazy. Is like when I show it to you, you're gonna be like it kind of like squeamished me out a little bit. You know what I mean? So when I show it to you, you're gonna be like, holy shit, right? Now, you start hitting someone like that, the way that this guy is gonna hit this dude. That's like attempted manslaughter levels, right? That's like you're done, bro. If you even slap any type of like premeditation on that, right? You're really fucked. I told you that this guy has been live streaming this whole time. This video, I think right here, is him basically telling his chat that he's about to do this to this guy.
Tell you guys this. They told me to hit him and just leave. Somebody who pull me off of him will leave. I'm telling you. I'm gonna hit him as many times as I can. Watch. No, they didn't tell me to fake hit him. They said I could hit him for real. Yeah, they allowed me to hit him for real.
They allow me to hit, like, what kind of shit goes through your mind like that? I'm not gonna stop hitting him until someone pulls me up. Like, this is the craziest.
And he's excited about it.
He's stoked about it.
Yeah.
This is Rampage Jackson's son. This is the type of man that Anthony Cumia has field days about online. I told you about Anthony Cumia from Opie and Anthony. The guy's Twitter is like something out of American History X. This Anthony Cumia jerks off to guys like this. He goes, I can't wait to the keyboard lights on fire when Anthony Cumia sees a guy like this.
Oh, that American History X. Only thing I remember about that movie is that when he's on the sidewalk.
Bite the curb. Oh. Yes, you bite that goddamn curb. Oh. So this guy right here is he's premeditating this whole shit. I think the clip is almost over. Let's hear the last like 2 seconds of this. Oh, okay, that's it. He was done. So he's all right. Right now, this is turning into a lawyer's wet dream. just off of this right here. You know what I mean? And this is like, it's not hard to dig these clips up. So lawyers are going to fucking, somebody's got to do something about this. I don't know if the guy that this happened to pressed charges or not. I'm gonna wait till you see all the shit. This is what happened. Now, that slam right there, this guy is unconscious. Like, he slammed his head, he's already out. And this is what's gonna happen. 23 punches he hit that guy with before one of these fucking idiots went and pulled this guy off. Look at this Sting looking wannabe ass motherfucker. This guy comes in the ring looking like he's trying to sell Happy Meals to kids and shit. He looks like a character from one of like the crew of the, you know what I'm talking about? They had the Hamburglar, the Grimace, Ronald. Who was the other guy? There was a bitch.
They had that little, she looks like a pom-pom.
Yes, there was a girl robber in that bitch. This guy coming in like he's trying to sling Happy Meals. You cannot send a guy like this to come and pull this fucking dude off. This is a YN. You know? This is a young nigga. All right? He ain't stopping until someone pulls him off. You cannot send Raggedy Ann into the fucking ring.
Look like he's pulling him off.
Exactly. This dude looked like he just got done jerking off and drinking a 12-pack of Mountain Dew. He is not in the fucking right mindset to be pulling people off the ring. Then you got this guy over here. Nice one, guy. As soon as the punches start going, he rolls his ass out of there. He goes, I'm fucking out of here, bro. This is insane. And this ref. Look at the ref over here. Now, you don't get this reference, but this ref looks like Adam 22. Adam 22.
I did not get that reference.
Trust me, I'll enlighten you on Adam 22. I'll show you all 12 inches of Adam 22 later on, okay?
Okay.
This guy looks like Adam 22. You can't send these dudes in here to do this kind of work. Let's go back to that. Because this is insanity right here. The fact that this is even happening like this. I saw this, I was like, and really, honest to God, really, the thing that will get me like the most squeamish is like seeing like a limb break. That's really like seeing a fight kind of doesn't, I don't get like all crazy, you know what I mean? But this guy was like, what could you call that? What is something that you would just beat the fuck out of for no reason? A redheaded stepchild? Aside from something like that, is there any inanimate objects that we just beat the fuck out of for no reason? Because that's what he's treating this man like.
Yeah.
It's insane to me. What does that make? Does that get you? What are you feeling right now? Tell me. Spit it the fuck out. No. I know this is hard for you.
I feel like he just came out of nowhere and jumped up on there.
Well, that was the plan. See, so I'll contextualize this even further for you. So you got the beer can incident, right?
Right.
The beer can incident happened. The guy's immediately apologizing to him. So as like, I don't know, compensate, whatever. What do they call that? Consolation? Mm-hmm. If it's any consolation to you, right? So as a consolation to this guy, they go, okay, you can work in a bit. You can go in there and like slam him.
But that's not a bit.
Exactly. So these wrestling things, it's supposed to be assumed that this is fake. You know what I mean? The slams are real, but the punches are supposed to be fake. It's assumed, right? So they go and they tell this guy, you can work this bit with him. You can go in there, you can slam him, you can hit him a couple times. That's probably all they said to him.
So he's just assuming that's what's happening and lets him do this in the beginning, and then it's so instantly bad.
In my opinion, this is in my unprofessional Puerto Rican opinion. In my opinion, he knew exactly what the situation was. He knew exactly what it was. He chose to be ignorant to that fact and said to his chat, no, they said I could hit him a couple times. They said I could hit him for real. They didn't say it was fake.
No, I'm talking about the guy that he slams. Like he's assuming
he's assuming
as soon
it's
as
a
he
bit.
gets slammed, it's just over. He could have probably done something about it had he known it was going to be for real.
Yes. I mean, you probably would have defended yourself.
Right.
I know that if I was in that, yes, you are correct. He thought it was going to be a bit the whole time. And yeah, if I would have known, I would have been like, "Oh, you're not picking me up. What the fuck, are you crazy? Like, I'm not letting you pick me up like that." Like, but what I'm saying is like they told the Raja, "Oh, you can go in and get a couple hits in," and he chooses. This is what I think happened. He chooses to ignore it because they're not going to say you can go in and get a couple fake hits on him. You know, it's implied. It's wrestling. They say you can get a couple hits. They're assuming you're going to give him like the old, you know what I mean? That's stupid bullshit. He chooses to be ignorant and goes, no, I'm going to, and he's telling the chat, no, they said I could hit him. Like they didn't say you could hit him, bro. That's not what they meant if they said that to you. And you know that's not what they meant.
And everyone else knows.
Exactly. You're a grown ass man. Like to be acting like this. You know what I mean? And the foreshadowing I told you about earlier, I think it's because Rampage is constantly punking this fucking guy on the internet. Anytime that because this guy is a professional fighter, he's an MMA fighter, just like his father. So he could potentially get in a lot of fucking shit over this.
Yeah.
A lot more than any regular Joe.
Yeah.
Anytime this guy like knocks somebody out, his dad's on the internet going, "You still a bitch though." Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're fucking this kid up. You doing that. Rampage Jackson is doing that in front of hundreds of thousands of people online.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, if you would have just hugged this kid one fucking time, you know, this guy could have avoided having ground beef face. This guy's whole shit is fucked off of this. I love dude. Look at how bullshit the ref is. This is what's funny to me. The ref, instead of even trying to like go in between, he's still trying to ref. He's going, no, like as if he's like getting what are they in baseball when they do that? Is that a strike or is that safe?
Safe.
That's safe, right?
Yeah, safe.
So he's sitting there fucking marking this guy as safe in the goddamn ring, and he's not doing nothing about it. This was crazy to me. So see, that's the most shocking part. I see a Rajah Jackson popping off in the ring. That doesn't surprise me. This type of shit happens on a Carnival cruise every fucking weekend. So, you know, this is not the surprising part. The surprising part is that there's like 20 fucking wrestling guys standing around this shit watching and nobody's doing anything about it. Say your piece, girl.
Yeah, but also, like, that's stupid on his part because he's famous. He also is an MMA fighter. He knows he's going to get in trouble. Like, no matter what, he knows he's going to get in trouble, and he went over a limit.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you wholeheartedly. But this nigga's got to get W's in the chat, okay? You understand? When you're live streaming to kick, those W's in the chat, that's the lifeblood of the whole fucking goddamn live stream. If you're not getting the W's, you might as well shut the camera off. And I'm telling you, this got the W's in the chat. This got the W's in the chat. He needed this for his ego. Because clearly he would not have survived without this. I mean, this is, you're right. This is stupid. This is retarded. In my opinion, this is dumb as fuck. And the fact that I even showed it just now on the show is probably dumb as fuck. Because this is probably going to get like some sort of, I don't know, episode's going to get demonetized, something. Look at the fucking condition that they left this asshole in. Look at this fucking guy. Fuck the fuck up. And then you got fucking this other, who the fuck is this? Troy Polamalu or whatever? That fucking Hawaiian linebacker from the fucking early 2000s back there. Sad to see what that piece of shit's become. You know, this is the type of rage that you cannot have in this world like this. You can't be doing this Rajah shit. I almost did some shit like that when I was at the Goodwill yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, that was yesterday. I'm telling you, for the listener, we might as well rehash this fucking one. You know, I'm gonna light a fucking joint for this.
Yeah.
Because we can't even. I got to put on some music. I got to spark a J. Like, there's a lot of shit that's got to happen if we're gonna tell this fucking story. So, I'm telling you, this whole fucking Goodwill fucking situation had me fucked up. Let me light this thing and I'll tell you guys all about it. So, I just moved into this goddamn house like 5 months ago. I have not done a crazy amount of redecorating. You know this. And I finally, said it's time. It's time to do some redecorating, right? To get some shit in here to make this place a little bit more me, if you will, right? So, I don't have a lot of fucking money. I got all this shit in the fucking goddamn house I'm still paying for and stuff, right? So I need to go on the cheap. So I decide, hey, the thrift store is going to be the place to do this. I refuse to buy clothes from the thrift store. If you buy clothes from a thrift store, pack it the fuck up. Like, you might as well kill yourself and let God start over. Because if you're buying clothes at the fucking thrift store, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, all right? But that's beside the point. We're not going there for clothes. We're going there for furniture, paintings, fucking tchotchkes, if you will. You know?
I like tchotchkes.
It's a good tchotchke's nice. You find a really good tchotchke. Like, I don't like these people that buy tchotchkes like on a fucking whim. You know? Like, you go into someone's house, they have like fucking 1,000 tchotchkes fucking lying around. You have to be very selective with your tchotchkes. Like, I go into a place when I almost want it to be like a movie. So where like everything else goes black and white and I only see the tchotchke in color. And that's when I go, okay, that's the one, right? And I buy it.
Right.
This is the type of shit that we're trying to get. Excuse me. Out of these thrift store trips, right? So I get to the Goodwill. I didn't even know this. They don't open until 10. I thought these things were open at like 8 in the goddamn morning. These motherfuckers don't open until 10. So that already threw me off. I get there a little bit early. Like I told you, there's old bitches hanging out that bitch as if it's a goddamn liquor store. As if it's 5 minutes before open and they're waiting to get that pint. It's exactly what it felt like, I swear to fucking God. So I'm sitting in my goddamn car waiting like a fucking normal person. And these old bitches are getting out of the car, lining up at the goddamn door, right? So I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is happening? I start getting like suspicious. I let it go, right? Now, I finally see the doors open. I go, okay, let me get out of the car. I go to walk into the Goodwill. I go, let me do some shopping. I'm just fucking hanging out here. It's fucking Saturday. I'm just chilling, you know? I'm not shopping like it's Black Friday. You know what I mean? I go, hey, man. We're all here. We're hanging out. It's a Goodwill. This is where the Goodwill happens. You know? We don't need all this rabid energy, this manic energy while we're shopping, trying to get shit. You know what I mean? Everyone can chill, and shop. So I shop around. I'm walking around for maybe like 10, 15 minutes. I see a little entryway table like I was shopping for. $15. The thing was fucking pristine. I never seen anything more American in my goddamn life. The way that this table... A nice table on the cheap, mint condition. That's the most American shit I've ever fucking heard. So naturally I go, this table has got to come with me. I find somebody, this Goodwill shit, they got to start paying these people. Because I think it's like all volunteers who work in there.
No, they get paid.
They actually get paid in there?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if they get paid, then that makes this part of the store even worse. Because I'm sitting at the register and this old bitch is talking to another old bitch in there for like 5 minutes. I'm sitting there with like a lampshade in my hand. Just a lampshade. I'm like, come on, lady. Like, I got shit to buy. So if she's getting paid to do all that, I mean, what are we doing, Goodwill? Like, time is fucking money here. So I finally get this bitch to come to the register to ring me up. And I go, hey, I got this entryway table over there. Very nice condition. I'd like to purchase that thing. Full price. I'm not even trying to haggle. Are you
even allowed to haggle at Goodwill?
Hey, I bet it happens. I don't know if you're allowed to, but I'll start. I'll be the one who starts. I'll tell you that. You go in there, it's $3.99. I'll be like, I can meet you at $2.50. I'll go in there and Jew the fuck out of them, bro. I do not give a fuck. So I go, hey, real nice entryway table over here. I want to buy it. She starts asking me like about she goes, well, does it have a tag on it? Does whatever? And I'm like, not really thinking anything of the questioning, but it's kind of striking me as odd. Cause I'm like, yeah, of course it has a fucking tag on it. Like, how else would I know that I want to buy it, I got to look at the price and shit. Like, yeah, it has a tag on it. So finally, I just go, why don't we just walk? I'll just walk over there. I'll show it to you. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what she's talking about. We go there, and there's a lady like standing next to the table, but just shopping around. She's on her cell phone. She's wearing a fucking COVID mask, bro. You still wearing a COVID mask in 2025? I'm suspicious of you right out the gate. You have to be like an alien trying to like act like a human being or something like that, because there's no reason to be doing that shit right now. You have to be retarded, like clinically. Would you say clinically retarded? Is that a phrase? Clinically retarded? Can you be clinically retarded? So she's wearing a COVID mask. She's shopping. She's on her cell phone. I go to show she's standing right next to the table. I show the worker, hey, this is the entryway table that I want. This fucking old bitch in the COVID mask goes, oh, I got that one in my back pocket. Oh, what does that mean? What does that mean? What do you have this entryway table in your back pocket? What the fuck are you even talking about? And at this point, I don't know what's happening. So I'm looking at this lady like, who the fuck are you? Why are you even talking to us? Like, I'm trying to talk to this bitch about making a purchase. Where the fuck did that involve you?
Right.
You know
Where'd you come from?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I get that you happen to be standing in the area, but this is a very much like A-B conversation. See your way out of it, bitch. You know what I mean? Like one of them types of, I'm like, what are you doing? So then the worker goes, oh, you have it. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You can't buy it. I go, I can't buy it. What do you mean I can't buy it? Is my cash not as good as it? With the George Floyd shit that's happening, this old lady was black. So I was starting to think something of it. I go, oh, okay, she can't breathe. And that's why she needs to buy it. That's why she gets privilege over me. You know what I mean? Because after George Floyd, you know, blacks are number one, aside from the Jews. So so she goes, I can't sell it to you. I ask her why, and she says, because all of these pieces of furniture have tickets on them. Someone comes and rips the bottom half of the ticket, they have claim on the item and no one else can buy it in the store. How insane is it? Am I crazy? That to me sounds like the most bullshit policy that you could possibly drum up in your fucking mind. No? I mean,
I guess it's just the easy way to ring it up when you come up to the counter.
I know, but to sit there and let people like just fucking hold on to the goddamn ticket and stuff like this lady was clearly like scalping, like she was probably a Facebook marketplace fucking reseller or something. You know what I mean? So like, what did I tell you earlier? This is my fucking plan, everybody. Let me tell you what I got in the works here. Now, this is how these old bitches like to operate, right? That got me pissed. It got me so mad that I didn't even buy the lampshade, which was $2.99, by the way. It would have been a steal to buy that fucking lampshade, right? Fucking wrong. I said no, fuck you, I'm out of here. I left. Now that got me so pissed off that it got my gears turning a little bit. It got the wheels going, right? I start thinking to myself, man, I'm fucking younger, I'm stronger, I'm a lot faster than these old bitches. What's to stop me from coming in next Saturday and ripping all the fucking tags off of every fucking goddamn thing in the store? What's to stop me from fucking doing that? I'll tell you, nothing. Nothing is to stop me from doing. The only thing stopping me from doing something that petty is fucking sheer willpower. And guess what? In this particular case, I ain't got it. I don't got the willpower to stop myself from doing something like that. And I got these nice little fancy Meta smart glasses, right? I could videotape the whole fucking thing. Imagine that. Imagine me walking in there. You see all these old bitches. Please, sir, I just want to buy this coffee table. I said, get the fuck out of here, bitch. You just fucking shit out of here. I'll fucking stiff arm these old bitches trying to get the shit. I'll go in there treating it as if this is like a Black Friday sale. And I will rip every fucking tag off of it and let an employee fucking tell. I go, this is you guys told me this shit last week. What the fuck? You know, I'm just following the rules here. It's not my fault. I happen to be smarter, better, faster, stronger. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do here? You guys leave me no choice. When I can't buy the things I want, you know what I mean? I go in there like Denzel Washington. I'm like, they tried to take my coffee table. I'm fucking pissed. I mean, that's really it. We can end the podcast right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right here. Now that I got that little bit of venting out of my system, I was kind of really no need to talk about anything else. I'll tell you what. We'll take a one small break from people hurting themselves. Does that sound like a good deal for you?
Sure.
Sound like a
yes.
little bit of a deal? Because I know you're not getting the biggest kick out of it, you know? So we don't want to,
I mean, I'm making an eek face.
You might make an eek face out of this one, too. So this was a game of Wheel of Fortune, right? And in this game of Wheel of Fortune, they started, you know how they guessed? They go, I'm going to guess a H. I'm going to guess a J. I'm going to guess an F, you know? And they do that whole thing. They go, let me get a vowel. Let me get an A. Let me get an FAG. You know, they say like that kind of shit. So this clip I found interesting because of the choice of letters this lady had chose to take her guess. And she hit every goddamn one.
Norm, your turn.
Spin that wheel, bitch. This is what we like. Hold on. New clap sound effect.
600. And there is one.
First choice, the letter N.
And yeah, right there.
I like to buy an eye.
And there's one of those too. $8.50.
G.
Yep, there are two.
Hold up.
I already know where this is going.
Hold up here. 3 letters in, and I'm not having a good feeling about this so far.
G.
And there was 2. There was 2 G's that they had in that motherfucker. An N, an I, and 2 G's. She only had to guess once for the G. Guys, I didn't want it to turn into this kind of podcast. I have a feeling that if she completes the cycle, everyone's going to be allowed to say it. It's going to open like a portal up in the universe to where all white people will have free reign to say that word.
Because she's spelling it out on the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. You can't do this. This should be like against the laws of physics or something. I think it's fucking hilarious. You think she did it on purpose? Let's see. If she might not even go there.
Okay.
I like to buy E.
Oh, spoke too soon.
One each. We'll sell that to you.
Look at the smile on her face when she does that. She goes, "Can I get an E?" Watch. Look at that. I love that. Oh, my bad. Let's get you back up there.
Well, there is one each. We'll sell that to you.
Look at
I like
that.
to buy E.
Look at that. The smile on her. Look. Let's go back to that. Could I get an E? She goes, "Can I get an E?" She's doing this on purpose.
No.
She has to be doing. She's Puerto Rican. She looks like a Puerto Rican. And if she's from the island, if she was born on the island, she probably doesn't like blacks. I'll tell you that right now. If she's one of those ones that like immigrated, that immigrated from Puerto Rico, she's a Puerto Rican immigrant. They hate black people.
Well, there is one each. We'll sell that to you.
Oh God! Don't do it, lady.
500.
R.
Oh my! What is she doing? You think that the girl that's working the letterboard is like this fucking lady, dude? Because she don't have a choice. You gotta flip it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You have to flip it. You can't be. This reminds
Is
me.
it not still Vanna White, or did she retire?
I have no idea. I don't even know who Vanna White is. See?
She's the Wheel of Fortune lady.
Now I know.
And she's from South Carolina.
I'll slap the shit out that bitch. How does that sound? I'll slap the shit out of Vanna White. You could put me in. I'll fucking Rajah Jackson. Vanna White. Is that her name? Vanna, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see me. Get 23 off on that bitch. Get 23 off on Vanna White before they pull me off her and Will. She doesn't flip my goddamn letter. I'll be pissed as hell. I can't believe this lady did this on purpose. You really don't think so? Hit me. Talk about it. I gotta spark a joint anyway.
Okay. She guessed an N to start with.
Yes.
And when you look at the word, you clearly know that's probably going to be ing at the end. The idea is to get as much money, so you're going to guess what is right. E is like the most common vowel, and then R is a pretty common letter too. So
you, as a white woman from the South, are saying that this letter combination is just coincidence. Okay. No, I'm kidding. You're racist. It's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. We're all a little racist. It's okay. These are very common letters, though.
Yes.
I get it. What's the phrase is like, all N-words must. Imagine if that's what it's. She goes. She's just spelling what the actual phrase was. That'd be actually hilarious. You ever see that South Park skit that has to do with this kind of situation?
No.
You've never, not once?
I don't think so.
Oh, man. Let's see if we can get that. Look, I hit escape as if I'm still in the web browser. I forgot that I'm not. So let's go to the web browser. Let's go to YouTube. And I'll show you the South Park skit I'm talking about. South Park Wheel of Fortune. Hopefully they don't have like a... Okay.
Vowel.
This is...
Vowel and O, please. Okay, well, looks like you're going to get a lot of help here. Category is people who annoy you. Audience, keep quiet, please.
Now, you see what's happening here on the screen. The question is people who annoy you,
yes.
Right? Now, you see an N, two G's, an E, and an R. Now, let's make that plural and throw an S at the end of it. What would you assume that word is going to be? Huh?
Well,
you being a white woman from the South, what would you assume that word is going to be, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just saying. Let's hear what Randy thinks it's going to be.
10 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
So
I know it, but I don't think I should say it.
5 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
All right, I'd like to solve the puzzle. Niggers!
Yep. You guessed it right. You guessed it right, Randy. That's exactly what it is. This lady's doing this on purpose. Watch what it is. Watch what it ends up being. It wasn't that. It was naggers. It was naggers. It was people who nag a lot. Anyone?
They do annoy you.
If you nag a lot, then you're gonna annoy some people. You know, the color of your skin should not annoy someone.
Right.
It should be what you do. You know, if you're starting a bunch of fist fights on a Carnival cruise on a weekly basis, causing scenes on Spirit Airlines, you know, those are the types of things that might make people annoyed by you. You know, if you get into the ring, you beat an unconscious wrestler nearly to death, those are the kinds of things that might make people a little, you know, annoyed by you. Not the color of your skin. Anthony Cumia. So that's what that reminded me of. That lady has to be doing it on purpose. So you really think it was just like a combination of letters that just floated out of the universe to this woman? It's fine if you do. I'm obviously elevating this for the bit. I don't think that you're racist.
I would make that mistake. Like I would do that. Like, oh, logically, I picked this letter. That's going to be ing. Now I have enough money to buy a vowel. So, I'm going to pick E. A's already up there.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Here's my thing, though, right? Let's mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's mix it up a little bit. You know, let's not go too rigid with the choice of letters. There, we don't have to do them in order. You know?
Yeah, but okay. I know how I would not. If I was playing that game, I'd be so nervous about so many other things that I would not be thinking, "Oh, I'm spelling out an inappropriate word." I don't even think I wouldn't even be thinking about that.
Yeah, no, you'd be thinking about hanging them. You go, I can.
Okay.
The property that I'm gonna buy with all the money I'm gonna win from Wheel of Fortune, I'm gonna be hanging these motherfuckers in the backyard. You know, as a white woman from the South. Oh God, no! It is funny. I say, like I said, you know, I say let's mix it up. Let's throw an N in there, then the R. You know.
He already said N.
Oh.
Oh, you lose your turn. If you just guess something you don't think is gonna be the right letter, you lose your turn.
No, you're giving me the wrong. You're giving uneducated vibes right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
It's a microaggression. No, what I'm saying is she already has in her head what she thinks that it's gonna be. She knows what letter she's gonna throw out there. I'm saying let's mix the order up a little bit.
Okay.
Let's not actually spell the word. You know, let's throw an N in there, then let's throw the R. Then maybe the I, then the G, you know? And maybe we end with the E. That's what I'm saying, like a dance floor. Let's fucking mix it up a little bit. We don't have to just spell the guy. That'd be like if I went on there and I was like, let me get an F, an A, a G, an O, and a T. People would be like, come on, man. You know what I mean? People be like, come on, man. Then they come and they watch this show. They go, he 100% did that on purpose. And they'd be right because I want the bit. I want the laugh. This lady just seems like a full-blown racist. She's like one of those like innocent-looking Hispanic chicks that's actually like a fucking monster, like behind closed doors. I know a lot of them. Puerto Rican. I know a lot of them. Okay? It's like every woman in my family. My mom's one of those ladies that be spanking you with the chancla. And then she pick up the phone. She go, hey, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? My mom is a nut job. You don't want to fuck with them Puerto Ricans, man. Them Puerto Ricans will stab you, bro. So good old Rajah Jackson. And then we got that. We're going to end it on Something's Burning. But we still got a little bit of time before we get into that. You know? This shit. We'll go away from the
what I did.
We'll go away from the fucking people getting hurt. This I thought was really funny. This was like two mob bosses,
like for real ones,
quote unquote, for real, two mob bosses, right? Fighting over like who's the one that's done more shit, like done more illegal shit. It's like so funny, like. So for that to be the argument, to go like, yeah, I fucking killed 12 guys in fucking Yonkers. Like, you know, it's like, this was almost like cinema to me watching this.
What I did on the street, I did. You can keep using that BS.
What did you do? Say it. Say what the fuck you did. What'd you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
I did a lot. It's all over the fucking
What did you
street.
do? What did you do, Sammy?
I'm involved in 19
What did you do?
3 fucking mafia wars.
That's your badge of honor. Your badge.
I'm involved in 19 murders, 3 mafia wars. Imagine being that inconsiderate. Or not inconsiderate. Insecure is what I meant to say. My bad. Imagine that though. And that's how you know the guy didn't do it. He didn't do none of it. You gonna say that openly in the
true.
I was involved in 19 murders. What the fuck do you think this is? This isn't Marvel, where like they destroy the whole city and then everyone just goes, good job, guys. You know, people have repercussions for this kind of shit in the real world. So that's like, I see this guy go, what? And then the way he says it, what did you do? What did you do? Sound like a Jew from New York. What did you do?
What did you do?
I did a lot. It's all over the fucking
What did you
street.
do? What did you do, Sammy?
I'm involved in 19
What did you do?
3 fucking mafia wars.
That's your badge of honor. Your badge of honor. You killed 19. You put a gun in the fucking back of 19 guys. That's your badge of honor.
No, I didn't shoot 19 guys. I'm involved in 19 murders.
Isn't that the look at that? Now we're playing semantics here.
Yep.
Now we're playing semantics here. Oh, big bad guy. He goes, I was involved in 19. He goes, okay, you killed him? He goes, no, I was just
involved.
I was just there. I was the guy that was like watching the door. You know what I mean? This could be anything. This is what I'm saying. You can't, anyone who has to brag like that.
Didn't do anything.
You don't got it.
Yeah.
You don't got it. If I walked around saying I had a fucking third leg, trust me, it's tiny.
Well, how much older is that one than the top one?
I don't know. He looks like he's got at least like 10, 15, maybe even 20 years on him.
I was thinking 20.
You know, like this guy looks like he was born in 1910. You know, like
yeah.
he was
trying to relive his glory days.
He was like, yo, what did you do? And the old guy's like, yeah, I was fucking doing the speakeasies back in the day. He's like that old. He's like,
Yeah.
I remember when they made alcohol illegal. Oh, I grew up with Andrew Dice Clay. I'm old as fuck. Him and Stan, he goes, I had Stan Lee's original Iron Man drawing. Me and him went to the same middle school. And then I killed his uncle. Cause I'm crazy. This is so fucking funny to me. So this, I'm trying to figure, like, I can't even think. It's like watching two cats hiss at each other or something like that. You know what I mean? You're like, you guys ain't gonna do shit. Stop.
Your badge of honor. You killed 19. You put a gun in the fucking back of 19 guys. That's your badge of honor.
I didn't shoot 19 guys. I'm involved in 19 murders.
Good for you, Sammy.
Yeah,
What a hero
I'm
you
involved in 3 mafia wars.
What a
What
hero
did I
you
do?
are.
I
What a
ran the
hero.
construction business with unions. What'd you do with the fucking phony bullshit with the gas
Phony,
and
Sammy?
taking down performers? What's
Sammy,
your father's
phony?
name?
Phony?
Yeah, phony.
Here, Sammy.
You fucking
Phony?
you
Let me
didn't try
tell you
to shake down Michael Jackson. It didn't work.
Look at that. He's buying for time. He doesn't know what to say back to the guy.
Yeah.
He's trying to come up with the comeback. He goes, phony, 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 phony. So how many times are you gonna say it? It makes the word sound weird.
It does.
How much he's saying it. You know how that is. You say a word like 8 times in a row. You're like, this is not even a real word anymore. Like, I don't know what I just did to my brain, but this is not even in the dictionary now. Like, I'm done with this word. I can never hear the word phony again.
With unions. What'd you do with the fucking phony bullshit with the gas?
Look at how it triggered him too. Watch his eyes, like as soon as he because there's a delay on these things in Zoom. So he says phony. It takes about 1.2 seconds. The guy's eyebrows go. He goes phony, 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 huh?
Business with unions. What'd you do with the fucking phony bullshit?
Watch his
with
eyebrows.
The gas
Phony
and
shit.
taking
Oh,
down
there he goes.
performers. What's
Sammy,
your father's
phony?
name?
Phony?
Yeah, phony.
Here, Sammy.
You fucking
Phony?
you
Let me
didn't try
tell
to
you
shake down Michael Jackson. It didn't work.
Hey yo, you can't be a mafia guy and have
You
teeth
fucking-
and
yes.
have teeth like that. You can't. You cannot do it. I'm sorry. The way he's fucking smiling like that and how straight like his and white
Phony
his teeth
bullshit
are
with the
and how tight his mouth is and shit. These guys, both of them didn't do jack shit. They can't.
Well, okay, if they really did something, there wouldn't be a video of them.
You never know with the fucking these guys. They know like the law and shit. They could be like, yo, the statute of limitations, man. You know? And then this old guy, he's like, I was lying. I was actually shooting Six Flags commercials at those times. You remember the Six Flags commercial with the old guy? And you go, you never
Maybe
seen
not.
that?
No.
The old man?
We didn't have a Six Flags.
Oh, you guys didn't. Look at this guy and hold that vision in your mind, right? And then I'll show you these Six Flags commercials. There used to be these old you know what a Six Flags is,
Yeah.
though? Yeah.
Amusement park.
Yes. So there used to be these Six Flags commercials where like the whole thing was like this old ass bald man with glasses that looks a lot like that guy, a Martin Scorsese type, dancing his ass off, and the whole thing was that song, "We Like to Party." We like, and you know that goes.
Okay, yeah.
And it would just be the guy dancing to that the whole time, and he looks like that mob dude. Six Flags dance commercial, dance old man. Look at that. This is the guy.
Oh, okay.
This is the guy, and that's what I'm saying. This guy's like, if the cops come for him and they go, "Yo, you killed 19 people. We gotta arrest you." He's going to be like,
this is me.
He's going to be like, I was filming Six Flags commercials in the early 90s when that was happening. I don't know what you're talking about. This shit is wild, bro. We're not going to be able to play well. I mean, we always get fucking claimed.
So hard.
What does it even matter?
No time for play. But that all changed on this one particular.
Dude, the video quality back then was such dog shit, dude. This is like 360p. You stretch this thing out on a big screen and you're fucked. It's pixelated all over the fucking place.
Day.
Now wait, this guy turns the whole town around. You think he's old and shit? Look at him. There you go.
I would have liked this commercial if I saw it as a kid. Yeah.
Oh my god. I would have killed you.
I would have liked it.
We would not have been friends. I was a little skate rat. I saw a commercial like this when I was growing up. I was like, "Bro, this is fucking gay, man." That was back when you could say that. That was back. That was back when saying something was gay just meant like it wasn't cool. You know, before they tied all this meta bullshit to what, you don't like gay people now? Did I say that? Did I say that? I just said it was gay. I didn't say all gays deserve to die, okay? It's not how that works. This was the jam. Six Flags was pumping this shit all over the goddamn place in the late 90s, early 2000s. You couldn't, in New Jersey, where Six Flags reigned supreme, I couldn't turn on my TV without seeing this fucking goddamn thing. Look at this fat old fuck. This is what I like about these commercials, is they do this to trick young kids into going, oh, everyone can go to Six Flags. It's that easy. They don't tell you every single person in that cul-de-sac had to take off work that day. A couple of them are struggling with their light bills. They all got money to go to Six Flags like that. It's like $100 for a day pass.
You think it was then?
Probably. I feel like stuff like that doesn't change. I mean, what would it have been? Maybe 50 back then? You know? Look.
Yeah.
You know how hard it would be to wrangle, to impromptu wrangle a group of adults like that in a cul-de-sac and go, we're all going to Six Flags. You all got to buy your own tickets. You can't do it. It's impossible. They don't tell you about the logistic planning. This guy was not only a dancing phenomenon, he was a logistics fucking master. Because he got all these people on the goddamn bus at one time. And then a kid sees this and they just think like, it's just, we can make it happen. I know I used to.
Well, then you beg your parents until they.
That's the point that I'm making. That's the point that I'm making. I used to see a commercial like this when I was growing up. I would go, money comes from nothing. We can do it all. Buy it for me. And then my mom's like, dude, there's 3 of you. Like, I can barely afford the one. You know what I mean? I go, fucking, that's not what the commercial said. The commercial, everyone got into the bus and it was fine. Everyone just went. You know, you don't see a cash register in this thing. You don't see a ticket fucking.
Well, who wants to think about all that?
I mean, let's make them real. Obviously I get it. That's the point. But it's just funny. I see that kind of stuff and that's what goes through my mind. I don't go, oh, we're all having a good time. I go, what did this old guy have to do to get all those adults on that bus? You know? He had to do something to make it worth their while. That's it. We're going to get claimed. All right. That's the commercial. Now, this mafia guy, he goes, what did you do?
Yes, and taking down performers. What's your father's name?
Phony?
Yeah, phony.
Here, Sammy.
You fucking you didn't even try to shake down Michael Jackson. It didn't work.
Oh, Sam. What I did on the street, I did.
Love that.
You can keep using that.
He goes, phony, Sammy. Again with the teeth, though. I can't take that serious with the teeth like that.
Yeah.
You cannot have those kinds of teeth and be talking like, oh, I'm a fucking big mafia fucking boss. Like, you can't do it. I'm sorry. You just can't. Let's go. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think we will end this episode, though. I could see you're getting tired. I'm getting tired. I need to get out this chair. I'm just kidding. I could do this for fucking 19 more hours right now. I could do this for, I could be there all day. As a matter of fact, get out. Go home. No. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so what do we got for music? What do we got for some music? Such a weird little beat, yeah? All good, though. As always, I'd like to thank you for joining us for another episode of Lost Ox Media. Be sure to catch us every Wednesday, 5 a.m. for audio episodes, and Wednesday at 7 p.m. for video episodes. You can stay up to date with all things Lost Docs Media, subscribe to the social medias, and of course, support the show by buying merch, right? I think, dude, we smoke so much. I'm losing track of the outro. Who even likes these outros? Nobody wants to hear these goddamn things, right? I know I don't. Goodbye.